was all positive today in the aftermath of a big Flyers 5-1 win over the Dallas Stars on Thursday night. I'm Charlie O'Connor with PHLY Sports, and I'm here with your Flyers post-practice notes. So first, the good news. Despite the tough weather outside, it's snowing pretty good here in Voorhees, New Jersey. Every single Flyers player was at practice today. It was a breezy practice, quick little 20 to 30 minute skate. John Tortorella actually wasn't even on the ice. It was mostly a practice run by skills coach Angelo Ricci and the assistants. John Tortorella met with us about 15 minutes into the 12 p.m. session. Everybody was out there, no injuries. Sean Couturier was out there even after missing morning skate before yesterday's game, and also Jamie Drysdale, who missed morning skate. Both of them were out there. Both of them looked fine. Expect that both of them in the lineup for Saturday's game against the Colorado Avalanche. In fact, the lines all look pretty much the same. So going back to what the lineup was on Thursday, where you had Nicolas Deslauriers out, you had Bobby Brink out, and you had Marc Staal out, I would expect all three of those players to be out again on Saturday against another really good team in the Colorado Avalanche. I guess it's possible they could make a tweak here and there if they don't want Brink to be out too long, if they don't want Staal to be out too long. But my guess is, given the fact that this probably was their best game of the year as a whole against the Dallas Stars, I don't think John Tortorella is going to change the lineup too much. We didn't really talk too much about goalies when we interviewed John Tortorella. He wouldn't reveal who would start anyway, but if I had to guess, I would assume that Carter Hart will be the one in net. Obviously, Sam Ersson had a strong game against the Stars, even if he didn't face that many shots. John Tortorella did praise him, however, after the game for kind of holding down the fort the first few shifts when Dallas did actually have some momentum, had a big save on an odd man rush in the first couple minutes of the game. Didn't see much action afterwards. I believe Dallas only finished with 15 shots on goal, but Ersson did his job. He didn't give up any weak goals, and obviously the Flyers cruised to a win. My guess, though, is that given this weekend is a back-to-back, you have Saturday's game and Sunday's game, no reason to have Ersson play 2 and 3 if you don't have to. Have Carter Hart go up against a high-powered Avalanche team on Saturday. Carter Hart did a really good job against the Avalanche earlier this season in Denver. I was on that trip. He was fantastic in net against a really, really strong opponent. And then go back to Ersson on Sunday against the Claude Giroux-led Ottawa Senators. We did talk to John Tortorella today, as I mentioned. Pretty standard stuff, although I will say John Tortorella had a lot of praise for one Travis Konecny. Konecny wasn't one of the drivers of last night's win, but he was his usual energetic self. He has 40 points in 45 games this season. Jackie from the Inquirer asked a very interesting question, actually, of John Tortorella, and asked, if you had to describe Travis Konecny in one word, what would it be? And Tortorella had some trouble. He originally said the word I want to say I can't say, and we asked if we could go a little bit PC with his answer maybe, and Tortorella eventually came around the word instinctive. He said that he loves coaching Travis Konecny in part because he hates coaching Travis Konecny, because Konecny is a guy who will just do things. He just does stuff. Tortorella basically said that sometimes he does dumb stuff on the ice, but you can't take away that instinctiveness from him. You can't have him be doing specific things, because if you ask him to do specific things, you're going to take away from what makes him great, from what makes him a special player. And Tortorella reiterated that Travis Konecny is a great player. He's taken massive steps forward these last couple of years. I do think that as much as we talk about the Flyers lacking high-end talent, Travis Konecny absolutely qualifies as high-end talent. Little aside, I'm working on a piece on Owen Tippett, obviously in the midst of a 6 goals and 6 games hot streak. One of the storylines has been discussed on the broadcast recently is that he's been using Travis Konecny's stick. Got a chance to talk to both Tippett and Konecny today after practice about it. Just know that that is a temporary thing. Owen Tippett will be switching back to his stick once he gets the new one shipped in. Maybe the weather pushes that back a little bit, I don't know. But this is not going to be a permanent thing for Tippett. This is a temporary thing where he's borrowing Travis Konecny's sticks with Travis Konecny's curves as well. So he's really going full TK, but expect him to go back to the normal Owen Tippett sticks in the near future, not a permanent thing. That's all I have today for my post-practice notes. Pretty uneventful day aside from the snow, but keep an eye out for our post-game shows on Saturday afternoon after the Flyers take on the Colorado Avalanche. and then on Sunday afternoon after they take on the Ottawa Senators. I'm Charlie O'Connor. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
We all silly like the mayor.